welcome back to another episode from the Ludic SMP. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and as you can probably hear from my voice, I am feeling much better. And between episodes, now, I haven't got as much done as I did between the last episodes, obviously. But what we have done is, obviously, we've got the field in place for our animals, and that's all laid out. We'll get on to building the stable at some point later on. We've been doing a little bit of terraforming. You may not notice quite so much, but this was not flat in the last episode. We've also expanded our farming and got some carrots and potatoes over there. So when we get some farmers in place, we can get them situated out with some crops to use, which would be great. We've also done a little bit more in here in terms of we have got a few more villagers. We've now got 7 of them, when we only had 2 at the end of the episode, which is nice. And we've done a bit of AFKing up at the Drowned Farm. Now, obviously, I can't really show you much about what we're doing with that, but what I can show you is the first thing we're going to be selling in our shop, and that is some tridents. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the episode by actually enchanting a couple of these things, because I want to sell these things enchanted. And I figure we might as well just get into it and get some enchanting going. Are we going to get nice and lucky? Loyalty 3. Now, for me, that's not ideal. I'd rather see that. Impaling 4, lovely. And then Impaling 4 again, and loyalty on that one. So that's not bad. We're going to disenchant the loyalty one, because we don't really want to sell it with loyalty, believe it or not. I want to sell them with... Well, I want Impaling. Actually, I'm going to keep the Impaling one for myself for now, because what we're going to do is we're going to switch it out for the trident in the Drowned Farm. And you're probably thinking, why are we going to do that? And it's like, well, simple. If we have a trident with Impaling in the Drowned Farm, we can insta-kill all the drowns. So if I grab that bad boy there and we throw that one in instead, lovely jubbly, drop that in there like so. Let's go down and get that other piece of glass and put that back in as well. Can I get it from down here? Not really. And then we turn our trident killer on and we step back over here. We should see that the drowns will die in one hit. I'm not going to do that right now though, but what I'm going to do now actually is I'm just going to show you the iron I've picked up, because I've got quite a lot of iron now. I was going to buy some at the start of the season. I don't need it now. I don't need a red dye for anything either. I might start selling red dye. But what we're going to do next is we are actually going to start working on the bank, which is going to be our second build. And my reasoning for starting on the bank is because I need to get my sugarcane farm in from my villagers. So we are going to butt the bank up to the edge of this, and it's only going to go back around about as far as this. And then we are also going to have to put in our stable / wagon parking area here as well. We also had a bit of terraforming around this side to try and kind of even it all out a bit, because it was a bit up and down again. So that's now evened off. We got a water tower set up to go in here. I forgot to show you most of this stuff, so I thought I'd quickly hop on and show you some of this as well. Over here, we've also got a church planned. We've also got a clothing store planned there, as well as a wagon workshop. And we've also got ourselves a workers' house planned as well. Now, I did think to myself, what else can I put in here? And there's one thing I haven't thought of, which every Gold Rush town needs. And I've got a little space for it just there. So I'm going to quickly get some netherrack, and I'll put that in, and I'll show you it when I've done. And what we're going to put in here is a casino. Because why not? Gold Rush town, it's got to have a casino in it. Again, it probably won't have any kind of decorative stuff inside. But what we're going to do, actually, when we get to building a game on the server, is we're going to be building a casino game on the server. And we're going to try and make a bit of diamond out of it. And we're also going to build a general store on the shopping district when we get around to building on the shopping as well. So this is why I want to get the tridents going, because I want to start getting stuff to sell. And having a impaling trident up in the drowned farm is going to make the gathering of tridents that a little bit faster for me. So that's going to be a cool thing to do. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we are going to do our first time lapse of the season, and we are going to start building the bank. Enjoy. hope you enjoyed that little time lapse we had there. Let's just have a little fly and see what this thing looks like from the air, shall we? And it looks pretty decent, actually. I'm not going to lie. It does look pretty good. We do need to put the windows in still. We haven't done that yet. And we are also ready to put our interior in place as well. We need to put a bit more detailing outside as well. We need to put the extra trapdoors in place and all that good stuff. But inside we've left it quite simple. Now I've only put a mezzanine kind of floor for the second floor here because the back wall is going to be all sugarcane farms. That is the plan. And ideally what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the sugarcane farms on the back wall. They're going to have all of the sugarcane flow across, up a water elevator that goes here, and the storage will actually be up there. Believe it or not, we're going to have the storage on the second floor, which I think is going to be kind of cool. I think it's going to be kind of a cool way of doing things. Let's put some temporary torches up here just to make it a bit lighter up here for now. And the other thing I need to mention is some of you guys may have noticed, some of you may have not done. This build has got a single block center. Our sign has a 2-block center. Now I'm drawing attention to this deliberately because I don't want comments saying, Teddy, you built it wrong, mate. You got the sign's not right. Yeah, I know. Don't comment. I know. It is what it is. Okay. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get the finishing touches in place for this thing, and we're gonna get the sugarcane farms in. And I'm going to try and get these banners sorted out as well. I've got a loom, I've got a load of squid ink, I've got some white banners now, and I've got an absolute load of wool being produced in there as well. So let's get the banners in place as well, and I'll come back to you when I'm ready for the next thing. Alrighty, I'm just doing a bit of busy work off camera, and as you can see, it is bright daylight. It is fully sunshine, and I've got mobs spawning because somewhere on the server it is raining. Now, obviously, I'm not seeing the rain because I'm in the desert. I'm in the mesa biome, but it obviously is raining somewhere. And this bug has actually been around for a while, and I thought Mojang had actually fixed this bug already. But it's kind of annoying that I'm working out in daylight on my crop farms, and yeah, there's stuff spawning all over the place. Like it's dark, which is crazy. And this bug needs fixing. Mojang, seriously. What is this? Okay, so following a little bit more work and a little bit of ranting, as you saw, that ranting actually took place quite a lot earlier on in the episode rather than just now because I finished this a while ago. But anyway, the banners are in. We've got banners. They look really good. The K looks funky. The K does look funky, but I can't do anything better than that with a K. It's a little bit annoying. I'd like to have the backside a little bit narrower, but it is what it is, and it looks okay. We also got the sugarcane farms up in here. Nice. And we've got a bit more detailing. All of these are in place. I've even got a little water trough out here for horses because, you know, we're in the Wild West. We need little water troughs here and there. And I had a rethink about what I'm going to do in here. The bar's gone. And we've actually got a couple more villagers over here now because I thought, you know what? I want this to be practical, as I said, so we're going to make this our main trading hall for all our main villagers, mainly librarians. So I'm looking to get every type of book that I'm going to need for the series, for the season, for the server, for whatever else, for shopping, you know, for everything I need. And basically, what else have I been doing? Well, there was a stream day. There was a Ludic stream day that happened, and I got called up as a reserve because I wasn't actually working, and I did this. If we come through here, we've got our first little like barn stable parking area in place like that, and we also got ourselves a wagon in place as well. And I quite like the way this wagon looks. The wheels are a little bit chunky for my taste, but there's not really a massive amount I can do with that unless I go to mini blocks and then lag ensues and yada. So I think it is what it is. It is kind of got good. The only thing I'm not sure about is the floor in here is a little bit woody. I want to make it a bit more dirty, especially kind of in here. So what I've got myself is some coarse dirt and some brown concrete. And I think we're just going to break out just a little bit of this lot here. Trying to avoid where the torches are, just to make life a little bit easier. And we're just going to throw in odd bits and bobs. Let's get rid of that one there as well. and see how much better it looks with a little bit of that going on. And yeah, that just kind of breaks it up a little bit more, makes it look a little bit more dirty, and gives it more of a feel of stable. Now, obviously, I do want the odd bits of dark wood. I want the trapdoors in place. Like, it was at one point all wood, and it has broken down, and it does look a bit messy now because that's how I want it to look. But also, eventually, we will have actual horses in here because I want actual horses. That's what we're going to do next. I think we are actually going to come around here, and we are going to get our animal field set up. Now, we've put the grass in already, and that has fully spread, which is brilliant. I want to get the boundary put in place in here. I want to get the stable built, and hopefully, I say hopefully, I want to get a couple of sheep, a couple of cows, and I want to get a few horses. But that could take a while, so give me some time, and I'll come back to you guys, hopefully, with a bit more progress. Okay, so time has passed, and progress has been made. And when I say time has passed, I mean a lot of time has passed. It is like 2 days later, literally. And we have got ourselves a barn. We have got ourselves some animals. We got a couple of sheep, a couple of cows. And I've even got myself some horses and a donkey as well. And the best thing about these horses is they are really, really fast, which is a bonus. And just to give you an idea of how long it took me to get this done, this shulker box was empty when I started. And just running around, killing animals. One, to collect food, so running out of food, which is a good thing. But two, to get horses to spawn. Because horses just weren't spawning. So all of this in here, we've gathered while trying to get horses to spawn. And we had an accidental casualty. Tamed a horse, and it turned out to be the slowest horse in the world. So I was like, I don't want to bring that one back. I can't bother bring that one back. So we're not bringing that one back. But what I've got for you guys, is I want you guys to name these horses. We've got Brownie and we've got Bluey, or Black and Blue. It's grey, so technically it's blue when you're speaking in horses. So if you want to name these guys and my donkey, you're more than welcome to drop a comment down below, and I will pick the best names, and you'll get your horse named if you are successful. But as this has taken me so long to do, guys, I have in fact run out of time for today. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.